15th. Two's out for a run right now. He's actually working night shift tonight for some reason. We don't know if it's gonna be night shift from now on or just for tonight, because you never know. They never tell him anything to the last minute. He got multiple texts telling him to come in at different times yesterday, and the last he heard was 6 o'clock. So I'm getting ready to go to the HR place at the preschool that I mentioned almost 2 months ago, because I finally got my shot records from the Knott County Health Department, so I can finally turn those in, so I can finally get my physical, so I can finally start working. It's been a big pain. Other than that, I officially started keto today with one of my friends, my friend that lives in Germany. And I mean to film what I eat for breakfast and lunch. I really do, but I always forget. And part of it is because I'm like, oh, I'm hungry food. But the main part is I have a habit of I track my food while I'm eating it. So I usually just kind of start doing that by instinct, and then by the time I realize I forgot to film some of it, I've already eaten like half of it, and it feels weird to film like half an egg. So, but for breakfast, I had 2 eggs, some baby, it's the Laughing Cow cheese wedges, and 2 pieces of bacon. And then for lunch, I made some keto microwave bread, and that's really, really good. It's made with almond flour, coconut flour, and I put some garlic and cheese in it to make it like garlic bread. And you just make it in the microwave, and then you can toast it, which is what I did. And then I cut it in half and used that to make a sandwich. So I had that keto bread, I had salami, some garlic aioli, pickles, and some cheese. Another one of those cheese wedges. So altogether, breakfast was 4 net carbs, and lunch was 7. So I guess I'm doing okay. I've also had some tea. I've not been able to see yet if the tea has any carbs, but if it does, I don't. If it does, I don't think it's much. Probably just a few. So I had some green tea. It was like jasmine green tea for breakfast, and that was really, really good. And then I made some hibiscus green tea. I made a bunch of it, cooled it down, and now I made iced tea with it, because part of my deal with my friend was that I'm gonna stop going to Starbucks, which is probably good. I like to go there a lot. I've spent probably $30 there every week, and I'm starting to run out of my own money. I don't want to waste Tu's money on Starbucks. So, but I made the iced tea so I can pretend. I put it in that reusable Starbucks cup that I just bought, so that way I can pretend it's Starbucks. It's not as good as what I normally get, but Cooper's just being lazy. We got these little tables to put beside the couch. We finally put the couch legs on it, so it's not just on the ground anymore. I'll look at them. They're both napping. So cute. As soon as 2 gets home from his run, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and leave. And then I'm gonna go to the PX. Well, not the PX. I'm gonna go to the commissary afterwards, just to get a couple things that we need that we're kind of running out of, that I didn't expect to run out of when I went grocery shopping last Friday. Gonna get eggs. He needs more salad mix because his kind of went bad over the weekend. And then some unsweetened cocoa powder, because I'm gonna try this recipe for like a keto frosty, so that way I can have at least something that like as a dessert, because I used to have those yogurts after dinner. I'll put them in the freezer, put in their ice cream, but they have like 21 grams of sugar in them. That's a lot of sugar, and I know I've looked at it before and seen how much it was, but I didn't really think anything about it. But now that I'm starting to pay more attention to those things, because I'm doing the keto diet, you start to realize like that's almost half of how much carbs you should have in a day, even if you're not doing keto. Like if I was doing keto, that would be all my carbs but one. So I could have one other carb. So as yogurt tastes really good, and I always thought of yogurt as a healthy snack, but it's really not. If you just get plain yogurt and you mix your own fruit and flavor into it, maybe, but the pre-made yogurt has so much sugar added into it. So does everything. Almost everything has added sugar. And that's something else I've had to look for. Things like that you wouldn't think would have that many carbs or stuff in it, you have to check because sometimes they add sugar into it. So I want to get like a bread maker so I can make big batches, like actual loaves of my own bread, but those are kind of expensive. I need to get a food processor also, but we do not have enough counter space to buy anything else right now. So we don't even have enough cabinet space. Oh, two's home, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the day now. It's like 5:50 something. It's almost 6. I just got done eating dinner. I thought me and Sue would eat dinner together before he left, but he left early, so he really missed out because I made the same mushroom pork chops that I made a couple weeks ago, but I think I made them better this time. The sauce wasn't so like watery. Oh, my neck made a noise. And then with that, I made some. It's artichoke, creamy lemon artichoke. Yes, and that was so good. It was just like a can of quartered artichoke hearts, and then zest of a lemon and the juice of the lemon. It's a juice of half a lemon, but I really like lemon, so what was I gonna do with the other half of the lemon anyway? So I just put the whole thing in there. And then some. Cooper, what are you crunching on? What do you got? Come here. Come here. What are you crunching on? It had that and then some shredded Parmesan cheese on top, and then some more zest of a lemon, and then parsley and rosemary. It said to put fresh thyme on it, but I didn't have that, so I just put parsley and rosemary on top. That was really good. 10 out of 10 would eat again. It's something like that tastes like it's bad for you. Like, it just has that kind of taste that something that you're like, ooh, I shouldn't be eating this but it's just artichokes and some cheese. So, and right now I'm having this, it's kind of like a Frosty, but it's the keto version, and I froze it too long, so it's like a hard Frosty. It's pretty good. It was just cocoa powder, almond butter, which I left out because I didn't have, which could be also why I didn't freeze right. Cocoa powder, almond butter, heavy cream, and then some like some liquid sweetener, like liquid no calorie sweetener, and I think that was it. So yeah, that's pretty good. I ended up having to go to Walmart instead of the commissary today because the commissary isn't open on Monday, which is really weird. It's the only day of the week it's not open. I don't know why Monday. Maybe that's like their slowest day, so they just did the day they were closed. But we are going to Mount Vernon, Ohio this weekend to see my family. Gonna see my mom, my stepdad, and 4 of my millions of brothers and sisters. 4 out of 8. So no, 4 out of 7 of them. So we were gonna be in Cleveland, but when we were looking at Airbnb, there wasn't one big enough for all of us that we could find directly in Cleveland, so we ended up, we were gonna book this one that was in, I think, Milan, but then I found some cabins and we were like, well, we'd rather be out, not in a city, you know, just like out in a little cabin. So we're gonna go stay there a couple nights, and I'm trying to kind of plan a menu that my brothers and sisters are all picky eaters, which so was I when I was their age, so I get it. So I'm gonna try to find something that they'll like to eat that will also fit with my diet and won't make me kind of go off of that, because I actually lost 2 pounds since the last time I weighed myself, which I know 2 pounds isn't a lot, but I actually really expected that I gained weight because of the way I've been eating and not keeping up with my exercising. So when I saw that I was down 2 pounds, I was actually kind of like, oh, okay, so I'm doing something right now. I was awful yesterday, or really just all weekend was awful, and I think it was because I was about to start my period, so I just wanted to inhale every item of food I saw. So we ate pizza on Saturday, and then because he had to work Saturday also, which sucks, but we ate pizza on Saturday, and then Sunday we went to Red Robin because he finally got his back pay that the army owed him, and he was like, I want to go out to eat. So we went and got those end tables, and we also went and got we went and ate at Robin, and then we went to Starbucks because part of my new thing that I'm doing with this keto thing was no Starbucks, and I was like, I want to have it one more time. And we came home and we had the pesto spaghetti for dinner, and I ate some yogurt. I ate 2 things of yogurt. I guess I was kind of binging all weekend, I don't know. He's hanging off the couch trying to get his bone. So it was just a bad weekend for me food-wise, but I'm glad to kind of be back on track. I've only been doing this keto for 1 day, but everything I've eaten has been really good, and I've not really felt deprived of anything. I had a friend who did keto a while back, and she had to quit it because like it just wasn't working for her, but that was also at a time when we were both like broke college kids. So I think when I was a broke college kid in a hurry, I don't think I could have done this either. I wouldn't have had time to just fix food, and like I'd never had enough money to keep the fridge, my section of the fridge, stocked with anything other than like cheap crap that I could just grab and eat real quick. So I kind of could see, because you know she was working pretty much full-time, just but enough below full-time to not have to hire her as full-time. You know how retail companies do you. And so like I get that was kind of harder for her, but I think it's not as big a deal for me. So also those shot records that I've been waiting over a month to get, I finally got them, and I went to take them to my work, and I opened up the envelope and we looked at them, and they messed it up somehow, so you can't see any information on it saying it's me. You can't see my name, any name, you can't see any birthday. That whole square where that stuff was supposed to be is like smudged, I guess, and you can't read anything on it. So I gotta call them back tomorrow and see if they're willing to fax it to the HR place. If not, I guess I'm just gonna have to find another job, which would suck because I was really looking forward to working there. So, but other than that, I'm going to eat the rest of this Frosty, and then I'm probably gonna play Outward. I haven't been able to play it because 2 got a new game and he just wants to play that. And I don't have Outward on my PlayStation, it's just on his, so like I want to play it. I have to wait till he wants me to play it with him, or until he's not here. So probably gonna play that for a little bit. Okay, so today is Tuesday, April 15th. 2 has my shift again today, so it's just me here again tonight. But something that I ordered on Sunday night finally came in, and since since we have those end tables now, I wanted to get some coasters for them. But coasters can be kind of expensive for like nicer ones, so I decided to make my own. So I've got these cork coasters. I don't know if I'll paint all of these, probably just because why not. I've got these. Three different colors of paint. There's like black, a rose gold, and pretty like my favorite color, blue, which is the color that I painted my D&D dice container, and the color of my dice, and the color of almost everything I own. I love that color. And I've just got these little sponges. This is all stuff that I already had except for the coasters I had to buy. And I don't have any like painter's tape, but I have some washi tape, so I'm just gonna use that. And I'm just gonna basically put the tape down in patterns, then paint over it and peel it off, and then there'll be like a pattern on there. And I just thought I would kind of show you guys some of that. I've also got dinner in the oven right now. I'm making a keto meatloaf, which instead of having bread and ketchup and all that stuff, it has like Cooper, get off me. It has like bacon on top, and it has almond flour on the inside instead of breadcrumbs, and it seems pretty good. Unfortunately, so we will not get to try it, just like you didn't get to try last night's dinner. So, but hopefully he gets off this night shift thing soon. This is annoying. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. Here are the finished ones. The rose gold didn't show up very well on the cork, and also the washi tape did not do a very good job of sticking, so that's why there's lots of like mess ups. But I think they're cute. I think this one's my favorite. I just decided to spell out our last name with the last four, because why not? Thursday, April 18th. 2 is in our room asleep. We got home from work at like 4. I just woke up, and that's why I look so crazy. Cooper's got his rice in the rice cooker. Hi, buddy. Hi, Cooper. Hi, Cooper. Tomorrow I am leaving to go to somewhere in Ohio. I'm not gonna say where. I'm going there to meet my family. I was supposed to be going to more of like a cabin somewhere near Cleveland, but the Army waited and they decided not to approve Two's request for leave, so that's a whole other rant. But I didn't want to go. It was like almost 8 hours, and I didn't want to drive that by myself, so we canceled that and got somewhere closer. It's actually ended up being closer for both me and my family. It's only like 6 hours. So me and Cooper are gonna go. We're gonna leave really early tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna make Friday through Sunday its own video. So this will be the last video for week 11. I have a lot of cleaning to do today, especially in the kitchen, because yesterday was rough. Well, during the day yesterday, everything was fine. Me and Two were actually having a pretty good day. We were just kind of hanging out and playing games together and stuff. And then at about 3 o'clock, it all went to crap. Cooper peed on one of our throw pillows for no reason other than be a jerk. And then when I was making dinner, the garbage disposal got super backed up, and so that was all messed Dude had to try to fix before he went to work, and it's fixed, so at least there's that. But and then I made these breaded keto shrimp, which they were breaded with pork rinds, and it wasn't very good. I mean, I ate it. It wasn't like inedible, but I wouldn't fix it again. I didn't like it that much. And then I made some like zucchini salad and some potato salad with zucchinis, and that wasn't very good either. And then I went to the store to get Drano for the sink. When I came home, there was a bird stuck in our dryer hose that leads to the outside because they don't have covers on them. Please don't break it. Probably gonna have to contact. I think it got out. Either it got out or it died. But I'm hoping it got out. But some people in this Facebook group I'm in for the area said that I can call maintenance, and they should come put a cover on it. Oh god. And then after that, I couldn't do dishes where the garbage disposal was stopped up, and then after we got it fixed, I just wasn't in the mood, so it's disgusting in the kitchen right now. But there were already clean dishes in the dishwasher, and I was looking for a specific bowl to put some hard-boiled eggs. I was gonna snack on it, and I dropped them both down in the dishwasher. So, and it was just, Cooper, no. Come here. It's like you try so hard to make 2 wake up every day. After that, I played some games, but I just wasn't really feeling it, so I just went to bed kind of early, like 10 o'clock. Just not that early, but way earlier than I've been going to bed the last couple days. Probably go to bed pretty early tonight, depending. Because I'm probably gonna try to get up and get out of here before 6 a.m. Like I filled up on gas yesterday. And I want to go while he's still sleepy. Because I'm probably going to have to stop every hour or so, maybe every 2 hours, to let him go potty. And it's going to make my drive so much longer. So, I would do a good shake. Just kind of like an update on how the keto's working. I actually have already lost 2 pounds since Monday. Normally I only weigh myself every 2 weeks, but my friend that I'm doing keto with mentioned that she had lost 4 pounds, I think, since we started. And so I was kind of curious to see if I'd lost any, and yeah, I've actually lost 2 pounds. So that's good that it's working. I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard to stay on track with it while I'm on the road. I think I'll probably just have milkshakes for breakfast and lunch while I'm on the road, and I'll pack some hard-boiled eggs as a snack if I get hungry. Because I like to snack while I'm driving. It helps me stay awake. But a lot of like snacks are things like chips or like little candies and like not candies, I really like candy, but it's like sweets, like those Muddy Buddy things or chocolates, things like that. You can just kind of pick on as you drive. But obviously those are not keto. I guess I could take pork rinds, but I don't like pork rinds that much. when I told my friend that I had breaded my shrimp with that, she said something like, pork rinds, those keto ass chips. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. I went through a phase for like 2 weeks where I loved them. I'd never had them before and I randomly tried them. And that was when I worked at the Dollar General. And I ate them like every day for a week. For 2 weeks, really. It was weird, and I never ate them again. It's really strange. But I do like that sometimes. I like find a thing that I like and I eat the shit out of it. Trying to stay awake on there is gonna be hard because I don't know that there are gonna be any keto-friendly energy drinks, which I know I shouldn't drink, but I have trouble staying awake on a long drive. Anyway, I don't like most coffees that aren't like super sweet. But I don't know, I feel like if I have to kind of bend the rules a little bit this weekend, it's whatever, because I'm gonna be on my day, you're gonna want to go out to eat. We're gonna cook some because we have an Airbnb, so like we can fix food at home. But I think it'll be fun to go out at least once together. And depending on where we go, we may not be able to go home and eat like close to a zoo and other attractions. You want me to throw it? You want me to throw it? Yeah. You want me to throw it? No. I'll throw it. Two sleeps like a rock, so unless Cooper goes in there and jumps on him, he sleep through anything. So that's why I keep like that extra door to the other side of the house closed, because if I live in there, he's gonna run straight at you. And it's funny when Sue comes home from work, it's like between 2 and 4 in the morning. It's been different times every night, and you have to bring it closer for me to throw it, dude. And the first night, he just opened the door and Cooper heard him and ran out there and started jumping on like the second door. But the night before last, he kind of snuck in, and then when he opened that second door, Cooper freaked out and ran to the bedroom door and was like growling and like he was gonna attack him, because I guess he didn't know it was 2. And 2 was like, whoa, buddy. I appreciate that Cooper would protect me, even if he's a little jerk. But he's been sleeping on the bed the last couple nights. Originally I was like, no, he's not allowed on the bed, but that's because he was little and we had to like lift him up to put him on the bed, and I was like, if he needs to pee, he's not gonna be able to get down by himself. I want to be on the bed, but now he just like freaking takes a running jump and just throws himself up there and just like throws himself off. The first night, I think it was Sunday night, he almost slept with us on the bed, but then he got stuck on the blanket, fell off, and he didn't want to get back on the bed. He like got all tangled up, and I tried to catch him, and just so poor baby. I should probably go ahead and go get started cleaning, and then I'm gonna edit this video, and it'll be up today, probably tonight, or I may schedule it to post tomorrow morning. I don't know. Probably just do it tonight, it's easier. Everything is going off. Cooper's freaking out. Peter's freaking out. Phone's freaking out. But yeah, I'm not really eating anything today. I'm just gonna have these bad boys. No reason other than I was 1, too lazy to cook this morning, and 2, there's not really many clean dishes. The red ones with the caffeine are for breakfast, and the purple ones that don't have the caffeine I have for lunch. And I feel like since I had them in sets of 2 and I had them all neatly organized in sets of 2, and I'm really weird about things like that. Like, I've never been diagnosed with OCD, but one of my former therapists had said that I like exhibit mild signs of it. I guess like it's not the kind of OCD that really affects your life. Like I don't have to like, you know, check the lights 100 times or lock the door 100 times. I do stuff like that sometimes, but that's just because I'm paranoid. But the things like I have to keep things in order. So if I have things in pairs, I like to, like if I have one side, I have to have the other. Like I have to keep all the money in my wallet in order from one to highest, and then I'll be facing the same way, oriented the same way, everything, or like it drives me crazy. So like when I pay for cash somewhere, I just take my change and like run over to the side and like organize it, because if not, I'll be in everybody's way forever. Can't really think of anything else at the moment, so probably gonna go. I'm probably not gonna show myself cleaning the kitchen because honestly it's an embarrassingly bad mess. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Come here. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Wait. Okay, come. Good boy.